Join me as I head into the backcountry here in Western Newfoundland to my off-grid cabin. Temperatures are around minus 22 degrees Celsius, so we got to keep the fire in at all times. We're going to be checking the trapline for our final pick on the rabbit snares this season. We're going to be cutting some birch for the cabin to keep warm. Going to be checking my GardePro cameras, and well, some I even got to try to find them. We're going to go on the ponds and do some ice fishing and see if we can get a meal of trout. And I might even try to get for a coyote hunt. So stay tuned for this great adventure right here in the backcountry, Western Newfoundland. Alright guys, all loaded up and we're headed to the cabin for probably for a couple days at least. We're going to do some ice fishing, and I got some birch I need to cut for the cabin, and hopefully coyote hunting tomorrow. The weather's calling for good weather in the morning, so hopefully we'll get for a hunt. But in any case, it's real cold out, minus 16 there now before the wind chill. With the wind chill showing on the weather channel there, minus 24. So I'm going to get moving so I can get the fire lit and get the cabin warmed up. So it'll be nice and cozy there tonight. Alright, stay tuned. Guys, here we are. Not so bad in here, still cool, but the weather don't seem quite as bad. We actually got a blue sky, but as soon as you leave this big valley I'm in, it's going to get bad again. But anyway, first thing is first, let's get the fire lit and get some heat going. Get this cabin cozied up. Well, once the fire was lit and going good, the next most important thing was to get a bit of fresh water brought to the cabin. So we got a little dribble out the road there that the boys got rung up with the hose, stick your bucket under it, and way to go. So, as few of us uses this, it's one of the boys going in there now to get their buckets full. Well, before I went at anything else, I decided to get my salt mousse on and get it boiling on the stove while I was out cutting a bit of firewood. dry one. We'll burn in now as soon as it goes back. I'll burn it tonight. Instead of burning off. Maybe tomorrow, next day. Go. Just load. Now, see if I can get out with it and I get me a road. There you go. There's the up there, I hadn't left there. Alright, we'll get around and load it. Do it. I'll go check my pot now. Get my vegetables peeled. Oh, got the veggies all in there now, and potatoes. 145 minutes, an hour, or whatever, and she'll soon be done. Meanwhile, just watching a bit of news there now. Watching the weather for tomorrow. I'm hoping to get for a coyote up for most of the morning, so hopefully the weather is a little bit accurate and the wind stays low. It's going to be cold. I don't mind that. Anyway, waiting for me supper to get cooked, I guess. Well, guys, supper's all done. Delicious. Got some salt mousse and all my veggies. Good stuff. The only way it could get any better is if the wife was there to cook it for me. She's even better cook than me. So, but she's not here, so we got to manage with this, eh, boy? Anyway, I have my supper now and get all cleaned up. The dishes all done. And it'll be early night for me. Going inside for a coyote hunt in the early morning. I like to be in there for a daylight. So,
early rise from here. I still got probably 25 kilometers to go to get where I'm going. And yeah, so the early night. But anyway, I'm gonna finish my supper now and get this and all that cleaned up and call it a night. Get some rest. Anyway, good stuff. I'll check in later on. Well guys, there's no harm to say I got a full belly after that plate of supper. But I got an early rise in the morning, so I'm calling it a night now. So I'll see you in the morning.
Well, good morning. Just up getting the coffee there now. I got about a half hour before I leaves. So sit by my coffee, and I'm not gonna have much for breakfast this morning. I still got a full belly from last night, that big place supper. So anyway, just up by the door there. Not a bad morning. The winds have cut back a lot. The heavy gusts. So there's only like, I think it's only around 15 kilometers wind. So not much more than that. It could be worse inside where I'm going. But anyway, any fresh sign I do see with coyotes this morning will be pretty fresh. Everything else is going to be drifted in because we had so much wind yesterday. So that's good. So it should be close to them. So anyway, I'm going to sip on my tea now, my coffee, sorry, and get going, get dressed. So we will see you on the move.
Loose in the road, and he will not get off the road. That's the worst thing about night riding. This moose gets into groomed trails and he will not get out because it's so easy going for him on the trails if he tries to stay on it. Here she goes. But I'm not even seeing no coyote signs. I've trimmed all down through the valleys. I've hit some good ground, but maybe the coyotes just not moving with the wind and that yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to keep moving and get into some heavier timber, and we're going to try over there. So hopefully we can come up on a bit of coyote sign. Well, I did a lot of going this morning, and this was the only bit of sign that I seen, and it was headed right down in this valley right here. So I went around and got ahead of him, and I was hoping that I was going to be able to call this coyote on up into this little barren. But I stayed there an hour, spaced my calls out, and just couldn't make it happen. been here nearly 50 minutes now, and a couple of coyotes that headed down that valley straight ahead of me. I guess they don't want to come up, but I know something. I'm cold, very cold. So I think I'm gonna call this off. I'm in pretty tight spot here because there was nowhere else to do a sit. So I said, well, you never know. With a coyote, you never know. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up my gear and go back to the cabin. I gotta keep the fire in because it's minus 20 something out. So I gotta keep the fire in or it's gonna be a cold night. So go back and fill up the fire, and hopefully my toes is warmed up by the drive back, and maybe we'll go ice fishing. So anyway, I'll pick up the gear. See you in a bit.
Well, although I was cold and I really wanted to get back to the cabin and get a little warming and a cup of tea, I had to stop and check these GardePro cameras that I had out.
I gotta check this GardePro camera. This is the E8 2.0, and I gotta check her because I got some coyote meat there, but I'd say it's 3 feet under the snow. They're now on this pond. But look how high my camera is. Solar panel's only about 16 inches from the snow. I was stood up when I mounted that there a while back, but I haven't checked this camera in weeks. So I'm gonna check this camera now and see if the coyote's been around. Might end up back for a hunt. I'm also gonna drop off a bit more bait to this camera too. Alright.
Well, coyotes was back at this location. They didn't really dig up none of the bait. They just seemed like they had a sniff around and passed on through. So I won't be coming back here tonight. So I headed to the other GardePro camera that I needed to check before I made my way to the cabin.
Guys, I've been checking some of my GardePro cameras I got in here, and it's freezing. My hands is froze. The hand warmers on bus. Anyway, it's still a little bit drafty, but if I can get on some coyotes, I'll try to make the best of it. But meanwhile, I'm checking these cameras. I couldn't find my camera. This camera was mounted at 6 feet high, just the top of the post, and I mounted in the winter. The snow was after drifting up really good, so I don't know if we got any footage on it, but solar panel down there. I'm gonna try to get this camera off. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna try to get this camera off and take it with me. Alright guys, I'm gonna put this camera away because my hands is like ice.
Well, just 3 or 4 days before this camera got buried in snow, this coyote spent a fair bit of time at this location. So, needless to say, I'll be watching this camera a little more often now, and hopefully I can catch this coyote in the area and get him in my crosshairs before he kills any of the caribou out of this herd.
Alright guys, got the skidoo all loaded up there with the rods and the hoist auger, and I got my hot brat. So hopefully it's not too windy that I can set that up, and we're going for a fish. So hopefully we can strike some trout. But you never know, he might come back at me and it might be like my coyote trip. Anyway, let's do it. Guys, get the tent all set up. I'm going to shovel in the sides and get in and cook up a bit of dinner. Get a couple hooks in the water inside as well. Just having the tent up during the wind. I don't think I'm going to need my heater. Keep the rods in this little tube so I don't break them on screw. Well, I'm going to let these hooks sit and get some lunch on. I haven't had dinner. Alright guys, time for lunch. Got a bottle of moose meat. I'm going to get warmed up. And now I got meat on. I got a pack of this rice. I should be able to throw this in with my meat. Add a bit of water to it. I'll eat all that. Chicken fried rice. Moose meat fried rice today. A couple of already made coffee with sweetener and cream in it. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna taste good. Get in, pour it up on the side of it. Buy me plate. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use my plate. Back home like fire with that one. Now. Gets me lunch now. I'm gonna go out and drill a few holes out around and see if we can move around a little bit. Get excited to try that. But I gotta wait yet. It roasts like a rock stuff. We had that little burner going for a bit and it's hot enough to cook you in there. There we go, boys. That little moose meat and that little pack of rice or whatever it was the wife put in for me. Delish. I want neck boots all this. Well, fish might be scarce, but we're going with full belly anyway. At times when it's me and the family here,
I'll let the wife and kids fish here in the hut, and I'm out drilling those all around everywhere. Just going with the one rod out around. Gotta drill under location at some point. Handle long enough. Water's deep here. Okay. Deep there. Gosh. Oh gosh, you eat that. What a nice trout. What a nice trout. It's all full of speckles. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. A lot of black spots on him. Alright guys, well, he's a beautiful trout, but we're going to let him go. I'm going to see if there's a bigger one there. He was on there and I didn't even know he was on there. Can't get over the speckles on these trout, so they're right full of black specks. Anyway, I'm gonna put this trout down. I only went and moved that line. Bring it over here. Didn't even know that guy was on. Let's see if I can get you off without hurting you too much there. Oh golly, did I just let that one go? Is that even possible? Oh, it's too lively compared to the other one.
you go too. I'm after bigger. Water's fairly deep there, I'd say it's 12 feet of water. I watched them other rods I got down there. Guys, I'm gonna get the tent tucked down now. I've been fishing for a few hours here. I had my lunch and I'm gonna hit in and I think check the snares that I had out, and well, actually I'm gonna pull them up because only another day or so in season close. So hit in and get them snares took up and so I don't have to hold that in a couple of days. There we go. That's it. Yeah. Alright guys, let's head on in and check them snares while I'm out and on the go. Take them up. Hopefully we get a few rabbits. Alright guys, got a rabbit there. Oh, first pair of rabbits for the morning. Get them loaded aboard. Another rabbit there, what? Well, looks like I had a visitor. All that's left is dead. All that's left is dead. Oh, rabbit there. Alright guys, I'm gonna head back now, get my snares all took up. I wouldn't bet I think it was four rabbits. Anyway, I got them all took up now. I'll head back, get all packed up. Alright guys, got all my snares took up and had a little fish. Laid at the cabin. Anyway, I'm headed home now, all packed up, headed home to hang out with the crew. So, hopefully the wife's excited to see me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.